everybody, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you. If you've been here before, I appreciate. If it's your first time, thank you. You can go through the other videos if you haven't watched them, and so you get to know what this channel is all about. I'm all about life coaching, motivating people, sharing good ideas, self-improvement. I'm also improving. I encourage everybody to improve and be a better version of themselves. Always recreating yourself, always learning, unlearning, relearning. Whatever you do, just learn something. So thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to speak about being shaped by your past, by your decisions, by your choices. And I wrote something sometime on my Instagram account. I said, I wrote something like, I don't know the term to use. I wrote something about being shaped by my past. And I said, I am shaped today by the choices I made in the past. Okay? And if I want to change my future, I will start by making better choices today. All right, that's so powerful when I read it each time, or when I reflect on it. It's all about choices, decisions, the choices you made in the past, or I made in the past, or in this case, you made in the past, and trying to share it with people. I love to use myself as an example, like I've always said, because who else to use? I'm the guinea pig. So I love to use myself as an example. In the past, when it comes to my life and my career, I remember there was a time I used to go and sing late at night from 8 p.m. I was the one who was actually looking after everybody financially. And I thought to myself, everything is gonna crumble if I don't start working. I was very young. I was a young adult. So I said, what do I have that can fetch me money? It was my voice. So I started going out to sing. When I was in secondary school, I had met some musicians who liked me, and they became my friend males. And I thought to myself, where is that guy again who runs a band or who has a studio? Let me go back to him. So I went back and tried to persuade them to put me in their band so I could be singing and getting paid. And that was how it all started. So I had to appear at my locations around 8 p.m. I was so young. I didn't know what all these terrible things I know now were. I would leave my house late at night, around 8, go and sing. Sometimes I come back around 2 a.m. If I was living in university, then I would take the taxi all the way to Choba, But that was my hustle. That was how I was hustling. I made a choice to be a singer. I would have been something else, like a call girl or something. But no, I chose to be a singer, to sing. And I said to myself during that time, I said, if God wants to bless me, God will bless me through this, my work. And that was how God blessed me. I used my voice to get what I wanted in life, to move ahead. Many people didn't have voices. In fact, some people had the voice, but they were not blessed like me. I was able to sing and people would stand up and clap for me. Germans, Americans, British people, we had all of them then in PH. They would stand up and clap. That was how good my voice was. I'm not trying to blow my trumpet, but coupled with my band, we used to rehearse. We were the best. When we go for shows, they'll stand up and clap. Somebody they're clapping for like that means you're good now. Most of my enemies don't tell this part of the story because they don't like to say it, how good I was. And they like to paint me in a bad light. But that was the choice that I made, to be a singer. There were other choices, but no, I chose to work. And it paid off, finally, and I grew from there. And that's what's led me to this point. So at every phase in my life, I make a choice. There was a time in my life that I needed to upgrade my education. I was helping other people upgrade their education, but I forgot about myself. So I thought, listen, I need to upgrade my education. I don't want to be sounding this way, or I don't want to be a novice anymore. I don't want people taking advantage of me because I don't know. I'm not intelligent. Okay? I'm not educational. I don't have the right mental capacity to understand when somebody's trying to do certain things. I need to know what's happening around the world. I need to know about people. I need to know about characters. So when I encounter them, I know how to deal with them. Not in a bad way, but I know how to confront them or face them or know what they're up to and things like that. I needed to expand my knowledge. I made a choice to go back to university and get a degree, study something, put my head down and read and study. And this university in the UK is not like the ones we have back home where you pay money to your lecturers and all that and they will pass you. No, this one you really have to study. So I put my head down, even though I was a mom at the time with 2 kids, I had problems on my shoulders. I still put my head down and I studied. So that was the choice that I made. Okay, and that choice put me here where I'm able to put my CV through and get a job, even though I've got all these talents, all the skills, all this music. No, I still go and work 9 to 5 like everyone else and get paid. And the other things that are my talents and gifts, I use them as hobbies. So why I'm sharing this story is for you to know that every time in life you have a chance to make a choice and decide on what you want to do, because that's what life is all about. Back in the day, I would have decided, oh, I don't want to use my voice and sing. I don't want to go out at 8 p.m. People will say I'm a hawker. I don't want to come back at 2 a.m. People will think I'm a hawker. I would have given up all sorts of excuses. Oh, I'm too young. I'm too young to be going out like this. Oh, I'm too young to climb the stage and sing. Oh, no. I'm too young. I would have given all sorts of excuses. My mates were actually still at home taking money from their parents, but I decided to go and work and make a living. Make sense of my life. And that was my life for some years until I got my own band, put my own equipments together, got people working for me, and that was my life for a while. And then I started recording music and stuff. So at every point in your life, God will always give you a chance to decide on what you want to do. And whatever decision you take is right. That's what you want to do, and it will take you to somewhere. And when you get to that point, you change your mind, you go do something else, or you add to that choice. You add value to your life, you grab some things and you add. But those things you're doing is always taking you to your future. Alright? It's leading you ahead. And then when your enemies see you, they start blaming you for their own failures, their inability to move on. They start thinking you owe them something. When you've been working so hard all your life, you've been making choices, you've been deciding, you've been moving forward, you've been shaping your future by the decisions you're making now. And then when they see you in the future, they start blaming you, like the cyberbullies I encountered on social media. They start blaming you for their incapacity to move on with life and make something good out of their lives. As if you're their destiny molder. It's your fault that they are in the pits that they are in. Okay? That's because all these years, while people were enjoying, you were working. You were fixing your life. They were having fun. They were partying. Yes, it's true. I know a lot of people back in the day who used to party and, do all sorts of things, enjoy. I tell them that, I say, I've not even really started enjoying my life. They were enjoying back then, throwing out the parties, having fun. But I wasn't. I was studying. I was putting money together. I was trying to develop. But they're not going to tell you that part of the story. They will paint it and make it look like Becky has always been the bad one. They were having fun. Even when I was married as a young mom then, a lot of people were out there dating, having all the fun, going places. And I was raising children. I was raising kids. I was putting people's lives together. And today they look at me, I'm still, I'm up again because kids are grown. And it's almost like I've cheated them. No, it was my decision, my choice. So life is all about making choices. Whatever decision you make today, know that tomorrow you're going to reap the benefit or reap the karma or whatever it is. That's why you have to be constantly aware of the choices you make. Every choice you make is right. Because you have to weigh where you are right now, and then you make a choice, the best choice of every options you've looked at. That's the best option. And that becomes your choice because it's the best. And like I said, back then, I would have stayed at home lamenting that my mates were taking money from their parents, but I chose to go and work because that was the best option. If I had stayed at home, I would have been poor because nobody was coming to help me. And that's a fact. Nobody's coming to help anybody. We all have to go out there and help ourselves. Even at this age, some people are looking for who to help them. And that's why I'm against these people who say destiny help us, destiny help us. No, you help yourself. How about that? Or let them help themselves. Let them stop looking at other people to help them. Because I helped myself. Yes, if I was hungry then, nobody was willing to give me money constantly to go and eat. To go and look after my siblings, help them. Nobody was willing to give me money like that. So I had to go and help myself. So those people who are coming to judge, I don't know why they want to judge somebody's past. Those were choices I had to make to be able to be here today. And those choices brought me here. And they were the best choices. Or the best choice. It was the best choice for me because nobody was willing to put me in their house and give me food to eat. So I had to go and use my voice and sing. Another person went and sold something on the street. Shouldn't come on social media attacking people who went to use their voice to sing. We were all hustling to make money. Yes, everybody was hustling, just as we are still hustling right now to feed our family. That was the hustle then. Alright, don't blame people for the hustle then, because then the hustle, you hustled, or let me say your hustle was what you knew. It was based on your awareness. Now that we know more, we are hustling better. We are choosing the kind of work we want to do. But then choices were limited based on our level of, awareness. So we made choices environmental choices that was taking us to the next level in life. So nobody has a right to come on social media and be judging somebody because they use their voice to go and sing. And they're singing in a place where people are coming to sell markets. And somebody sold markets there and got her husband, and she's calling somebody who went to work as a singer that you came there to hawk. So the person who met the husband there and the person who went there to work, who is the worker? Is it not the one who met the husband there? Because she didn't come there to do anything but to look for husband. Is that not true? So people should know how they talk. Like me, for instance, I don't look down on anybody. Whatever they want to do with their lives is none of my business. I'm not judgmental because I know where we come from, the country we come from. I don't judge anybody. But bringing people's past to present and trying to make them look like they're dirty or anything, that's not the way to be. It's only dirty people that do that. Okay? So our choices brought us here. I know people who didn't have money back in the day who are celebrities today. I won't even talk to them back in the day because their character was not good. One, two, who were they? Which is not wrong. They were still coming up, but their character was just not good. That's why I never spoke to them back then. All right, but today they are celebrities. So people should not judge people like that. Everybody makes a choice in life. It's their choice. That's what's good for them. Somebody like me, if I was given a chance to go and sell goods in the market, I would have probably done it. But then none of my parents were selling anything in the market, which I didn't know of. None of them was selling any market stuff. But I started selling stuff from the boot of my car later on in life. I was selling clothes, selling contact lenses, selling shoes, selling handbags, all those things. Because I had that opportunity to, and it became my hustle. So people shouldn't judge people. Hey, she went to sing, but she was doing something else there. No, you that came there, you were not doing anything there. What were you doing there? You came there and found somebody who married you. Is Ayamba work you came to do? But nobody is judging. They're not talking their own story out in the public. They want to dirty and trash someone else. So that's the thing. For those who continually would like to judge other people, and she did this, she did that, you need to come out and say it. What you saw us do. Don't just stay at the back and somebody tells you to come and say something on social media, you come out and say it. Or they come out and say it. My choices were right because those choices brought me here. Again, like I said, I'm a better human being now. And that is what everybody should hope for or should be working towards. You need to work towards being a better version of yourself. Okay? Unless you're Davido, your parents have a lot of money, or your Dangote's son, your parents have a lot of money, then your past will be very good. But every other person in Nigeria hustled. Many people in Nigeria hustled from a young age. So that shouldn't be something people should use and laugh at them on social media. Many people didn't have. Till today, many don't even have. Even some rich people I knew back then, they don't have today. That's how life is, and we are not laughing at them. They didn't attend university in the UK. They want to, but they don't have the money to because there's a lot of money. But nobody's laughing at them. But back then they were very wealthy. So that's how life is. We are constantly choosing which one is good, and that's how we are moving forward. We keep moving forward. We keep making better choices. And that's what this English. This English is too much. And that is what is shaping our future. The choices we are making today. Yes, that's what is putting our future together, shaping our future, shaping our life till we're done with this earth and we move on. Alright? So my choice may not be the best choice for someone else, but they were not in my situation. Yes. Whatever choice you're making today to Mr. B, it might not be the best choice. But Mr. B is not living your life. He's not in your situation. He's not wearing your shoes. So he or she doesn't know what it means to be you. They're just seeing you and thinking the choice you made was wrong. No, the choice you're making or the choice you're about to make or the choice you made is right. Because you are the one living your life. We are not there with you. You're the one living your life. So in life, you need to make a choice. Because if you don't choose, life will choose for you. Life will bring other people to come and start choosing for you. And you cannot let other people choose for you because they will choose based on the limitations of their minds. Based on their own level of awareness. And then they will impose that on you. They've chosen for you. And you find that you're living a life that is not your life. It's someone else's choice. They're not your parents, maybe friends hovering around you, and then they choose for you. They direct your life. They write the script of your own life. You are the main person who is playing your life, and then they are writing scripts for you. They want you to live your life according to what they think. But you're the one wearing the shoes, and you know where it hurts. So you make your own choices. Let them make their own choices and move on with their life. And take their eyes off of your own choices, your own decisions. Because that's what has brought you so far. Okay? So in life, you constantly have to choose. You can't run away from it. You have to make a choice. That's the way to move forward. If the choice is bad, you can choose again. If it's good, you keep going. If it's not so good, you rearrange, you re-strategize, and you make other choices. And you add stuff to it. But at least you've learned not to make that choice again, because that's where it's going to lead you. So even though you make a wrong choice or a bad choice, you will learn from it. You learn from it and say, oh, this is not so good. I'm not going to choose like this again. Now I know that this is not good for me. You learn from it and you move on. you make another choice, because that choice will always be shaping your future and directing you towards a better place in your life. Because life is about choosing. Yes, that's what I discovered on this journey through the years. Alright, that's what I discovered. Even subconsciously, we are choosing. If you say you don't want to choose, something is going to choose for you, and hope is a good thing that is choosing for you. You know, something will choose. Maybe your subconscious or someone else. So you have to make, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to be awake. You have to make a woke decision. And you choose. Alright? That's the best way. You are aware of what you're choosing. Not an automatic choice. You are aware of what you are choosing and what is choosing you. Because sometimes situations can choose you. So you stay aware and you stay woke and you make your choice and you choose. Alright? So that's the way to go, and that's the way to be, and that is what has brought me so far. And that's why I wrote that piece, that I am shaped today by the choices I made in the past. And if I look at my life today and something is not right, I will make another choice. And that's why people upgrade their lives. People get educated. They start learning something new because they want to change something about their future. Because they know that if they keep being in the same situation, they're not learning anything new, their future might be bleak. Okay, so they choose. They say, oh, I need to learn a new career, or I need to learn a new craft. I need to learn something new so that, my future will be better. And this is why people better themselves now. They reinvent themselves so they can be a better version of themselves tomorrow. And like I said, if I didn't make a choice more than 20 years ago, probably I would have still been stuck in the same neighborhood I was in all those years, with no money, not a good job, nothing to write home about, my life, nothing. I would have probably been sad because maybe all my friends must have moved on. And, maybe I wouldn't have this beautiful, lovely kids I have today. I won't be in the UK. It would have been a very sad life. But I'm happy for the choices I made. I don't regret anything in my past. I don't. My experiences, I don't regret, because those experiences have shaped me or have shaped me. So to those who are always dragging, want to bring my past, make it look like it was really bad. My past was not bad. I had a very wonderful childhood. Because sometimes they come, she doesn't have childhood. No, I had a very wonderful childhood. I had friends. I had people I was going to parties with. I went out with my mates. I had boys, my mates, who were asking me out, or who were around the same age bracket as myself. I see all of them on social media now. I had a very fantastic childhood of music, fun, laughter, everything. There was nothing wrong with it. For those who want to start spreading and let it seem like my childhood was bad, no, I was like every normal Nigerian kid. And that was the life story of many of us, thousands, if not millions of us, okay? So there was nothing wrong with my childhood. I had so much fun. And then I remembered, listen, you need to work. I need to start making money. So I began making money. And there's nothing wrong with making money from a young age. We see all of them now on TikTok making money from age 16, 17. They're all selling markets. Some have websites where they sell their affiliates or whatever it is, drop shipping and all that. They're making money. Wise kids, intelligent. I did it all back then at my age, but with something else, which was music. So nothing is wrong with that. For those who are spreading the story and trying to rubbish someone on social media, don't do it. You better stop. Thank you so much for watching my video. We are all about choices, and that's what life is all about. Take good care of yourselves. Enjoy your wonderful festive moments. I don't know when this video is going to go on air, but I need to get out and I need to go. Thank you so much. One love.